Hi friends, it's Amberly with Mountain Tribe Homestead, and welcome back to another video where I take you along and let you know kind of what we did this week. This week is actually 2 weeks combined into 1 week because I got behind in posting my videos, so this is kind of catching you up and just combining 2 weeks into 1 week. But I also didn't have much content to put into a video for just 1 week as well, because I was sick for a week, and then we had a birthday in the house for a week, and then we got a puppy the following week. So things in our schedule and our routine got thrown way off track, and so this video is aimed at catching up everything to be back on track with my schedules that I wanted to post videos. This week we started out by going out to the greenhouse and checking on one of our projects we did the week before. It was a very nice day outside, and we took the opportunity to go hang out in the greenhouse and clean up in there. And while we were in there, we were checking on our seeds that we sowed into these mini greenhouse jugs. And if you need information on this, the prior video is where I talk about how this project happened and kind of what the process is, and I'll try to link it in the description below. But it's been about a week and a half since we did this project, and as you can see, the seeds have been sprouting, and it's working very, very well. This is our new puppy. Her name is Echo Faye. She's a Siberian Husky. We call her Echo. All of our pups have middle names, and it's always been that way because we just like to do that. One of the first things we do in the week, usually at the beginning of the week, is we make jam rolls. And so I had the 14-year-old helping me in the kitchen this day, and I actually decided to use apple butter. And so we tried out some apple butter rolls, and this is one of the times where I forgot to record what was going on and what we were doing, so I used my pictures that I posted on Instagram. But they didn't turn out as well as we thought. So these 2 weeks we have really been adjusting to having this puppy. Every morning I sit on the couch with Luca, which is this guy here. He's 1.5 years old, and he spends his mornings in the living room on the couch with me, and so now here she is joining us. Those apple butter rolls the next morning turned out great. They puffed up really good, but we just didn't like the flavor as much as we did the jam rolls. There's been lots of playing with this puppy outside every day it's warm. We've just kind of been hanging out with her and letting her get to know us, and we're getting to know her little personality, and just, it was really warm this day, so we enjoyed going outside. I was able to walk around barefoot, one of my favorite things to do, and as you can see, the temperature in the greenhouse was almost 75 degrees. It was really warm outside. It wasn't that warm outside the greenhouse, but in the greenhouse it was 75 degrees. So I took that opportunity to do some work in the greenhouse on this day. I am getting some onion seeds into some dirt, and I'm just mixing up the dirt. I have a couple different kinds of dirt in this little swimming pool that I have in my greenhouse, and I'm just mixing it up and getting it into the tray so that I can get the seeds in there. I usually like to get my dirt moist before I put the seeds in there, because a lot of times putting the water on top of the dirt when it's dry kind of moves it all around, and then it displaces the seeds unevenly. So I do that, and then I kind of just pat the dirt down level a little bit. I don't pat it too hard, just a little bit, and then take the seeds and I'll sprinkle them across the top. And I think that I did 2 different onions in this tray. I started by just using my hand, and then I realized I'm just gonna sprinkle them out of the pack, and then I took the dirt and sprinkled it over top of the seeds and just gave it a light tap to kind of keep the dirt in place, and then I just added a tiny bit of water on the top there so it doesn't move the dirt around too much and mess up the even layering. It's been nice the past couple weeks, quite a few days where it's been very nice out, so I took the opportunity to get some clothes and hang them on the line to dry. I love having my clothes dry out on the line. It's one of my favorite things. So our family dog Molly was born on February 14th, and we lost her at the beginning of this year. And so this day my family surprised me by giving me a necklace with a copy of her nose print on it. So I love that necklace. I wear it all the time now. And here I am recuperating from not sleeping because of lots of puppy interaction in the middle of the night. And so the 16-year-old decided to take care of breakfast for me one morning, and she's in there taking care of breakfast. Don't mind the laundry hanging on the chairs. When it's too cold outside, I hang the pants across the back of the chairs in the kitchen. So just don't mind them. But isn't she sweet, getting up and helping take care of making everyone breakfast for me when I am just way too exhausted to do it. Our travels always included this week the dogs going everywhere with us. This day we went to the vet. Luca had his yearly checkup, and he is obviously super excited to be there. He's just waiting to leave. He has figured out that this puppy is not going anywhere and made the decision to like her, and he's kind of just been watching her closely this week here, and she's just figuring out where everything is and just sniffing around, and Luca's just very interested in her, but she has kept us on our toes, especially Luca. But they are playful and have lots of fun, and they are just non-stop busy, busy, busy. They wear each other out. So they are frequently laying on the floor after some hardcore play sessions. But they sure are sweet. And Luca likes to lay in the oddest positions. One morning we were sitting on the couch before everyone woke up, and he's over there just rolling around on the couch, and I look over and he's laying like this. He's so entertaining to me. I love him. He's such a sweet boy. And as you can tell, the first week with this puppy has been very, very focused on her, and remembering to record content for YouTube or social media has been very difficult because this is what I have been up to. These 2 weeks I have focused on this puppy and getting school done with the girls and keeping everyone healthy. And so this right here is what this video is. One thing that I did accomplish, which I actually didn't do it because I didn't have time, Matthew had to do this. He went to our local sandwich shop that is donating these glass jars to me, and he picked up a box of glass jars that was ready for me. I didn't even have time to go do that, but we have all these jars. I didn't expect these little ones. I was just expecting these gallon ones, but they gave me 6-gallon jars. I just got to get them cleaned up and get the pickle smell out of there, but they also gave me these smaller ones, so that was a very, very, very big exciting thing for me. I've really been looking forward to having these for water glassing eggs this year. That's my goal. Some of them came already with labels off. I did not take those labels off, so that was just one less thing that I had to do. The other ones I started peeling this off and noticed how easy it was coming off, so I decided to record it. I actually remembered to record something this week, but these labels came off very easy. As you can see, it just peels right off, which explains why those other jars already had their labels off. So there's just a little bit of stickiness there, and that came off very, very easily. This jar here, I think I couldn't really get the label off of this jar, so I just decided to wait. And then these other ones, I think this is the last gallon one, and this one here started to come off, but it was sticking onto the glass, and so I decided, I think I tried it on this side, but it ended up ripping, and I just wasn't about to make that big mess on that glass, and I was just going to make my life easier by using hot water, and so I just left that on there for me to finish off with some hot water. And these little jars, there was absolutely no way I was going to get that label off. There was no way. Those labels are stuck on there. So again, this week, these 2 weeks have been a big focus on this puppy right here. I'm even sitting down with her and training her to not be food aggressive. And I'm just doing that by sticking my hand in and out of the bowl as she's eating, and that helps prevent that, and she creates good habits with her eating that way, but that even takes time away to do that. Here's a 16-year-old coming out to have a conversation. She did not even realize that I was recording. She was surprised at that. She's so silly. But this puppy takes up a lot of time, but she is so very entertaining, and we are having a blast getting to know her and figure out how she's going to fit into our family and with Luca, and we all are just so smitten with her. But this is just about everything that we've been up to for those 2 weeks. I'm sorry that there's not more information other than puppy information in here, but this is just an update of what we're doing. So until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll have another video out for this week that just passed here soon. All right, friends, I'll see you again next time. Bye.